Welcome to Summer Speedos from Neighbourly, our short in-between season series while Shannon takes a break from our regular interviews. I'm Johan, the producer of the show. Some episodes are field notes recorded outside in ordinary places where care actually happens. Others are story field notes, more cinematic reflections that start with a story from history or real life. Either way, we're paying attention to the small, ordinary ways care, faith, courage, and community show up around us. So grab a cold drink, or head out on that bike ride, walk, or hike. Enjoy this year's edition of Summer Speedos from Neighbourly. Hey everyone, Johan here. It is a beautiful morning. Birds are chirping, the sky is blue, and I'm out on a walk in my neighborhood. Now, I know this isn't the most poetic way to begin, but today's field note starts with garbage bins. There they were, lined up at the curb like a very tired parade. Blue bins, black bins, compost, all standing there with the quiet dignity of objects that have seen too much. And then I noticed one had tipped over. Nothing dramatic, no emergency, just one bin lying on its side, lid open, looking like it had given up for the week. Here's the part I don't love admitting. I almost walked past it. Not because I'm opposed to upright garbage bins as a matter of principle. I just had a little inner negotiation we all do. Is that my bin? No. Is that my problem? Also no. Could I fix it in about 7 seconds? Unfortunately, yes. That's the annoying thing about small acts of care. They're often small enough that you cannot build a noble excuse around not doing them. A lot of neighborly care is not heroic, it's practical. It's picking up the bin before the wind carries it down the street. Pulling someone's recycling back from the curb. Bringing in a package before it gets rained on. Sending the scared suburban text, "Hey, your garage door is open." These things are small, but small doesn't mean they're meaningless. A lot of ordinary care is practical before it is profound. It doesn't always need a speech. Sometimes it needs someone to notice a tiny burden and make it slightly lighter. I think we can overcomplicate care. We imagine if we can't do something big, we're not doing anything at all. But most people's lives are held together by small mercies. Someone noticed. Someone helped. Someone made a day a little lighter. And they did it without needing applause, credit, or a plaque. That kind of care feels close to the way Jesus talked about faithfulness in small things. Not flashy, not performative, just faithful. Sometimes loving your neighbor looks like a deep conversation. And sometimes it looks like returning their garbage bin before the wind turns it into a street hockey obstacle. Both count. This week, instead of looking for a grand gesture, maybe pay attention to the small practical thing right in front of you. The thing that would take 30 seconds or less. The thing that would make someone's day slightly easier. The thing you could do quietly and keep walking. You may never know what it meant. And that's fine. Neighborly care does not always need a receipt. That's the field note. Keep noticing.